Hey, what's up, Granos and Granettes? Horn Granos back again, finally, for another review. As you can see, my channel, my reviews haven't been popping up. I've been having a little bit of issue still with YouTube where my reviews are being, I guess, manually approved. So I don't know if this review is going to pop up or not. I'm going to upload it and hopefully it does go through. Of course, we are all in quarantine now, and I do have a lot of time to do these reviews, but my reviews are not getting published. So of course, I want to apologize to my sponsors. Thank you for still sticking by me. Thank you for still sending me the stuff. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to review, well, that I have reviewed and is still in the log. We'll see. I'm going to upload this one, see what happens. So I'm going to get into the review right away. Maybe a couple of months ago, I don't know if you guys remember, I did a review for this little camera. It's from a company called SOLIOM. And basically, this is a camera that works with solar light. So the cool part about this is you put this wherever you want it to, you know, keep an eye on. And it does have these two solar panels on top, and inside it has a little battery. And the battery charges, of course, and then you were able to see your image. Now, this little camera was super, super cool. I loved it. I had it in my backyard, pointing to the back of my house, just because, you know, I didn't really need it, but I liked it. But what I really like about it is how easy it was to set up and how to install. You know, I mean, what's better than free solar? First of all, it's solar, so it's free energy. Second of all, it's wireless, so you could just put it wherever you want. And third, it just works. That's it. That's simple. So let's get into the review today. So this camera is from the same company, and I want to call it the upgrade. This is the upgrade to that little camera. So let's get right into the review. Let's pop the camera open and let's move this over. So here it is. So it is a solar panel or solar charging camera, but it has a pant and tilt function. So let's just do the unboxing. Let's try this camera out. Let's see if it works. You know, I'm always skeptical of all these little gadgets, but this is a reputable company. So there it is. That's the name of the company. It's called SOLIOM. And there's not much on the box. It does say to download their app, which is called Unbox, which is kind of weird. It's not the same name of the company app, but who cares, you know. And 365 days of worry-free recording. It does need a little memory card. So it does need a little mini memory card. It does not come in the box. You have to purchase that separately. Check this out. I'm just gonna read some of the things here. Talk to visitors anytime, anywhere. So if somebody's at your door, you want to speak to them, sort of like the way Ring works, you could do that with this. Monitor your home, for, you know, for deliveries, you know, somebody walking in. Watch your kids play in the yard, which is kind of cool. That's what I was doing with my camera. And you get instant notifications on motions, and you could set it, you know, within the range, you know. So very cool. Let's just open the little box up here. Hopefully I get this all on camera. Oof. There we go. All right, here we go, here we go. So the first thing we got here, we got the manual. This particular model is called the S600, wireless outdoor security camera. So here's the manual. And, you know, after setting up okay, cool, very cool. Almost forgot about this. You have over here the little template that it shows you how to install this. I mean, actually, you put this template on the wall, and then you know where to drill the holes so when you put the camera up. So very cool. Let's go into the next part here. So this is the solar panel, and actually the solar panel is pretty big. It's pretty big. I want to say it's almost like 7 by 5, maybe even bigger. Maybe 5 by 8 maybe. It's huge. It's huge. So here we go. Here's the panel, and here in the back you have a charging port. So you could actually, what they recommend is that you should charge this before you try to set up the camera. So the battery is in here, and you have your power on button right over here on the side. I don't know if you guys can see that little dot right there. And obviously this is where you plug into the camera. So let's set this aside. Let's look at the rest here. What do we have? Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's some cables in here. Oh, okay, this is the little cable to the cable right here to charge it. You know, it comes with a cable. It's just a regular USB mini port. It does come with all the tools you need to install this. A little screwdriver, a little hex key. It comes with some screws. And here's the actual camera. And what else do we have in here? Nothing else. Very simple, very cool. I love these kind of reviews. So here it is. Let me just put the camera like that on top of the, so you guys can see it better. There it is. It comes with these two antennas already pre-installed. So what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna already, some of these things already come with a little bit of juice. So I assume that this solar panel already has some juice in it. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna set this up and I'm gonna plug in my phone, get the app for it, and show you guys how simple it is to set up. It's super simple. Okay, so I got everything pretty set up and ready to go. Let me just really quick before I forget, you do have a speaker in the back of the camera. Let me just flip this camera. You do have a speaker here in the back of the camera, which is the speaker that you could people could hear you speak to them. And of course, here in the back you have your port to put in your SD card, which is not included. You have to purchase that separately. In there, you also have a button where you can reset the camera to the factory settings, and for whatever reason you have to do it, from the beginning. That's where you will go. Really quick, here in the front, you got your microphone, you got a couple of sensors here, and you have some lights. You also have the motion sensor right over here. So very cool. Of course, this is the microphone over here before I forget. So antennas, what have you. Let's just go and set this up. Let me just flip my phone on. Oh, hold on, there it is. So we have the app here already logged in, already set up my account. You should do that before you get to this part of the process. Now, the one thing I have to suggest again before you get to this process is make sure you're connected to the 2.4 gigahertz network in your office or home, wherever you are, because I know there are a lot of routers out there, especially the new routers, that give you an option of putting both the 2.4 and the 5 in one, and the router is supposed to be smart enough to understand that whoever's trying to connect or whatever's trying to connect is 2.4. If you have an option of turning that off, turn it off and just use the individual two bands by themselves and connect this one to the 2.4, because I see it seems to be working better that way. I mean, that's for most smart devices as well. So with that being said, let's go right ahead and start setting up the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead, add device, set up the Wi-Fi, and now it's asking me turn on the camera and wait for it to give you a prompt that is ready to be paired. Just move this a little back.
The camera is now ready to begin pairing.
So there it is, the camera is ready to begin pairing now. Here on this screen you just say yes. I'm just gonna leave the device as device name. And of course, this is what I was telling you about. You have to put in your password of your network here. Again, make sure it's 2.4, otherwise it's not gonna work. Now this is the magical part. Supposedly you just point this this QR code, not supposedly, yes, it does work. You put out this QR code at the camera, and the camera will read the QR code.
Pairing information received.
And it will automatically add your network to the camera and add the camera to your app, and then you are able to control the app. The camera. So here it is, the camera popped up, and there it is, very cool. Now, if you do have a cloud service with a company, which is, I believe is extra, you have to pay extra for that if you want your stuff to be saved in the cloud, this is where your recordings will show up. Now, the app has a whole bunch of different features. What I really want to get into, so you guys see how, again, I wanted to show you how easy it is to connect, but what I really want to get into is the pan and tilt. Now, one thing I do notice is if you hold the button down, it does not start scrolling. It is not continuous. You have to tap it. You have to tap the button so it goes up and down. It won't, you can't just hold it and it will move. It will, you have to tap it. So that's not a deal breaker for me. I think that works. I think the fact that you can actually move it around works really well. Now, what I want to do is I'm just going to put the camera right over there and point it this way, and then play a little bit with the app and see how that works. I also want to see how the night vision and the lights that are built into this camera work. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in, and then I'll come right back and see how this works. Hopefully it works the way it's supposed to work. Okay, so I set the camera just over on the other side of the room, and we're just gonna be testing it out how it looks. Now I could already see the live view on the phone here. Let me just pop that on. the live view on the phone, and it looks really nice. It's really sharp. It's not even at the HD level. This is regular SD level. Now, if you click on the SD, you could change it to HD, and you can see on the upper right-hand corner that it tells you that it's HD by 1080p. So, no, I can't flip the phone. I can't flip the phone because it won't flip over on the camera. But you could zoom in, and there's the zoom, and that's not bad at all. I mean, considering the fact that it's just a little simple camera. Now I'm gonna turn off this light and see what happens. Oh, I gotta turn off this light too. Let's see what happens when I turn off this light. Ooh, it's too many. It's still too many lights in the room. Maybe the monitor. Let's turn off the monitor. See what happens. Ooh, I still got too much lights. Too many lights on in order for the camera to actually turn on the night vision. It's still too bright in the room. So as you can see already, just with the lights that I have on, I mean, my lights that I have on my computer right now, they're very low, and the camera is still doesn't need the night vision to turn on. So the lens on the camera, I guess, is pretty good. I should say the sensor on the camera is really pretty good. So let me just turn this back on. So really quick, on the features of the camera, of course, you have your speaker here. Now, if I speak loud enough, I should be able to hear it through here, but it's just going to give me an echo. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to take that off. You can also take a picture, and it will save it to your phone. You can also take a video, and it will also save it to your phone. Hold on, let me try to turn on the lights on the camera. So right now it's on night vision actually. Okay, so that's what I'm sorry, I forgot that there's two versions of the vision. You could either have, let me turn this off. You could either have it so it's in night vision, which is this, and if it was dark enough here, and I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try this again one more time. I think my monitors are a little too bright for the camera. Still too bright for the camera. If it was dark enough, oh, there it is. Night vision is on. Night vision is on. Thank goodness. Okay, so there it is. I didn't even notice that it went into night vision. And let's zoom in and look how sharp that looks. I mean, it is HD. Let me just switch it over back to the SD mode, and it's still fairly pretty good. I mean, for what it is, it's actually pretty good. And I can see the lights for the night vision are on over there. And let me just switch to see if the lights would, oh, there it is. Okay, so now the camera lights have turned on, and I don't know if you could see in the camera, you could tell that the lights turned on, and look how bright it made the room look right away. So that works. Very cool, very cool. I'm very impressed with the product. I think if you're looking for a camera for your backyard, for your front door, and you want to see what's going on, for your garage, you want to see what's going on, I definitely recommend it. I mean, it works the way it's supposed to work. The beauty of it is that I didn't even go into all the different features that the app has. It has a whole bunch of features that you could set up. You can set up so it starts recording when there's motion in front of your door, or sends you a notification when somebody's at your door. And of course, you could do two-way talk, you know, by you pressing the button on the app where it says a little microphone. Of course, you do have the cloud, that they save your stuff on the cloud. I believe they charge you about $7 a month or something like that. I could be wrong, but you could save the stuff in the card. Now, as far as I am concerned, you need the card to be installed on the camera in order for it to work. Otherwise, it will not work. It needs the card. So I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about the S600 SOLIOM wireless outdoor solar power camera. Very cool. It's available now on Amazon. If I have a coupon code, I'm gonna leave it in the description. I'm glad to be back. Hopefully this video gets approved by the YouTube gods. And that's all for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me again rattle on about my gadgets and the gadgets that I like to review. And hopefully I'll be bringing in more reviews in the near future, in the next couple of days. I can see that the ones that are already in the live, they're not getting approved, so I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to review them again, upload them again, and hopefully they get published. So guys, thanks for watching. You've been watching LGTV. I am Juan Granos. You can find me on Instagram, Los Granos. You can find me on YouTube, Los Granos. You can find me on Facebook, Los Granos. You can find me on Twitter, Los Granos. Guys, don't forget, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. here on YouTube, I have a live show called Dos Cervezas. It's just me and my buddies drinking beers, talking about, you know, current events. Now with the coronavirus, we mostly talk about that. But the important thing is that we drink. So come join us Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Dos Cervezas. I'm going to leave the link in the description. You guys can come check it out. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.